Six Flags Fiesta Texas. I was here last March, and day started well, but we ended up running into the fact that the wind picked up and kind of really shut everything down. So we're hoping much better luck today. I'm here on a layover here today in Fiesta Texas in San Antonio, and Fiesta Texas was just a quick 20-minute Uber ride away. So gonna be enjoying this before heading out to Denver tomorrow. But I'm ready to fully experience this park. This park is really cool. It's what I've said many times. It's hard to believe it's a Six Flags park, and because it's just so well themed and everything. So let's get to it. Let's get on some awesome rides and enjoy the great theming of Fiesta Texas. Alright, up first is going to be the mine train coaster that they have here. It's unique because the way, like many of the roller coasters here, they really play with the canyon wall quite a bit. It's right next to Iron Rattler. If I remember right, Alan Schilke is the one who actually designed this one, so it's actually got a little bit more to it than a regular mine train does. So let's get on to... it's such a cool sign. Hold on, check this out. Crack Axle Canyon, right next to the dive coaster. So cool here. I love it, but Roadrunner Express is up first. Just kidding. Just kind of like the ongoing theme for 2026. As soon as I get into a park and I try to ride something, the first thing, it always broke down. But I am right next to Iron Rattler, the park's this is one of two RMCs here, and the second RMC ever built. One of the most creative layouts of all time as well, with it being right on the quarry wall. Let's get on this thing. Rattler, and even though there have been built a lot better RMCs in general for layout, there's something so special about it being on the quarry wall. That is the best first drop of any RMC. It's one of the best first drops in the world. It's amazing how it just kicks you to the right and then to the left as you're going down that drop. Playing with the quarry wall is amazing. You have the signature 0G roll that RMC just nails so incredibly well. And as well with, going around the quarry wall, it was actually going pretty quickly, so I actually got a little bit of pops of airtime, where sometimes on the top of the quarry wall it's not quite as much. But great RMC, man. I love that thing. And then that final dive off the quarry wall before you go through the tunnel. What a cool idea that you go through some rock work. But yeah, what an incredible ride, man. Now I'm going to try to give Roadrunner Express another shot and check out how, because it's been like 20 years since I've been onto this Aero Mine Train. Let's get on it. Alright, so Roadrunner Express, you wouldn't expect much from a mine train in general, but one, I find mine trains charming. But that was actually pretty sweet. Like, it feels pretty out of control. Great. This park is just filled with such great things. Going over to next to Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger, which is their dive coaster, and it has like a pre-show that is so out of left field. Not that it's done poorly. It just feels so out of left field compared to what you expect to find at a Six Flags park. So let's get on to this pretty sweet looking B&M dive.
Away from the walls in the center of the room. Hello and welcome, beloved. Turn on the machine.
Dr. Diabolical, that is a fantastic dive coaster. The pre-show is really cool and weird, and something once again, I don't expect it in a park like this. But it's here, and I'm so glad it is, because it is such a cool ride. As a dive coaster, it's pretty solid. Like, I did front row. That extra 5 degrees with a 95-degree drop does add a good bit, so we'll see how that is with Tormenta being 300 feet. But overall, fantastic ride. Gonna make it more of my way to more of the front of the park, where I'm missing some credits there. So we'll see how things are. But yeah, great park. I love this place. Yeah, like, how is this a Six Flags park? This is so cool. I mean, this shouldn't come as a surprise because it's what really makes this park special, but it's so nice here. The park presentation is unmatched honestly, compared to even pretty much every even Cedar Fair park, let alone Six Flags. The only one that maybe even comes close is Knott's, and I think I would prefer the way that this looks compared to even Knott's Berry Farm. It's quite a park, but we're going to continue on. I saw that Batman is running. I missed out on that credit last time, and that was the first ever S&S free spin, so kind of be cool to get on the very first one of its kind. So let's get over there. Just entered the line for Batman, and once again, theming. Like, what the hell? Ah! This park is so cool. Oh, look, the Batmobile. Yeah, so Batman, you know, it's a solid ride. Like, I've been on free spins before, and I only got one flip on that one. I've never gotten like a really good ride where it just flips like crazy, but you know, the theming was cool, so it's cool. But you know, we'll see where else we head over to next. Maybe Superman. I mean, one of the best floorless coasters. I think, yeah, it's right here. Let's go over there. Yeah, just got done with Superman, and while it used to be my favorite floorless coaster back in the day, it's still really good, but it doesn't quite pack the punch that I think other B&M loopers do. Like Dominator, for instance, has a much more punchier and more intense ride. And something like Kumba, of course. Kumba's crazy good. But, I mean, so overall, it's still a great ride. Like, the way it plays with the quarry wall, it's so fun. Like, so unique. Hard not to love something like that. And it's big and fast. So, I think next, I gotta get over to Wonder Woman, man. That's... An RMC Raptor is something special. It's, you know, it's such a cool ride. Let's get over there.
Ladies and gentlemen, waiting to ride the Wonder Woman, all of your retrievable forever. So please leave all hats, glasses, selfie bins. Six Flags Fiesta Texas is not responsible.
Alright, just got off of Poltergeist. It is pretty much identical to Flight of Fear, except for 3 things. It's outside, instead of being themed indoors to aliens and stuff like that. 2, it's smooth. It's much, much smoother than Flight of Fear. I don't know why Flight of Fear shuffles around as much as it does. And 3, it doesn't have mid-course brake runs, so it actually runs a little bit quicker through its second half, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure what they really changed on it, because I mean the layout is identical, other than those things I just described right there. But the last major thing I need to do is get on Chupacabra, formerly Goliath, which it is a Batman the Ride clone, so Batman Invert clone. So much better name now, because Goliath, it was like the 3rd or 4th tallest coaster in the park when it was named Goliath, so much better name. So let's go get a ride on a B&M invert. I know, I've said it a million times, but the little touches here, beautiful. Beautiful. Love it, love it. Chupacabra, that was the last major coaster I needed to ride in this park. And, it's a Batman invert float. They're phenomenal. It's amazing how many G's those suckers pull. So good, so good. Do I think it rides any different than any other Batman float I've been on? No, I don't. I don't quite understand that logic. I guess enthusiasts want to sound special, personally. But no, I do not think the Ober Georgia Batman clone just runs so much faster than every other one, because that felt identical to me. Still phenomenal, but great. I think I'm just gonna kind of meander. I've done everything now. Want to get a couple more rides before heading out. Got an early day before heading out to Denver tomorrow, so want to go and enjoy some of the rest of the park and get more Iron Rattler rides for sure. That is such a phenomenal coaster. Let's get over there. There's detail everywhere. The Chinese place, which, you know what? That was enough to convince me this is where I'm going to get dinner, right here. Let's go get some orange chicken, because that was a cool sight. Did a little bit of a mini marathon on Iron Rattler. But it's hot. I kind of want to do this rapids ride that goes through the canyon and whatnot. So, you know, let's do this. All right, that is the end of the day at Fiesta Texas. I am now walking on the San Antonio Riverwalk. Another wonderful thing about this city, other than Fiesta Texas, is just how walkable everything is down here. But regardless, Fiesta Texas is phenomenal. It is such a wonderful park. Iron Rattler rose a lot for me. I was there in March, so it wasn't quite as hot. Today was a really hot day, and as a result, it really flew through its course. And you actually get a bunch more rides too. It's a lot more memorable. So I actually have that ranked as quite a few spots higher for me as an RMC, and it is an outstanding park with an outstanding coaster and plenty of outstanding coasters and attractions. And it's only going to get better with their new Werewolf Vekoma multi-launch coaster. If it's anything like Big Bear Mountain and it looks like it's better with the theming and even the layout, the thing's going to be spectacular. It's going to be just absolutely phenomenal. So I can't wait to see the future of Fiesta Texas. I really think it's going to be something spectacular. Have a good night, everyone. I honestly don't know what there's in the future for the channel, because, yeah, I've got things planned like Canada's Wonderland and going to Qiddiya, but with me being a flight attendant and I don't really know where I'm going to end up exactly, like, I didn't know I was going to end up in San Antonio. Here we are. So who knows where we're going to end up next. So definitely want to stay subscribed and see where that's going to lead me, and definitely check out all the cool stuff we're going to do to this channel. Bye.
Okay.